I think we are live, guys. All right. I'm excited today. It was a little bit later than normal, but we're finished up premiering Missing 411 Keith Parkins today in just under an hour. So I'm gonna get on and we're gonna do a little bit of debunking. Gonna do some Nukes top 5. I know this is a surprise to a lot of people. I didn't announce I was live streaming, but I'm just gonna do this for about an hour and yeah, before the premiere. And feel free to stay tuned. After this live stream, there should be a link gonna go right into the Missing 411 premiere. So here we go. Let's just get right into I think this is Nuke's latest video. I can't remember if we watched this already.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Atomic Clinic. Korean paranormal enthusiasts Paku and DJ from the YouTube channel Boro Boro live in Japan and are big fans of Japanese paranormal clinic during spirits they could get.
잘못 들은 걸 수도 있고 그렇게 넓지가 않아서 우리가 움직일 수 있는 동선이 좀 짧게.
I don't think did we watch this? No, we didn't watch this. Yeah, no, we didn't watch this. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
The clinic closed in 2009 and has been left empty and abandoned ever since. During its operation, many patients passed away inside these walls, and some of their lost spirits are still said to roam the hallways at night. Friends Paku and DJ record as they head inside the old clinic to explore. Almost immediately, things start to get weird.
잘못 들은 걸 수도 있고 저쪽에 우리 일단은 지금 좀 다행인 게 뭐냐면 병원이 그렇게 넓지가 않아서 우리가 움직일 수 있는 동선이 좀 짧게 칠 수가 있어.
Paku and DJ hear a strange sound coming from somewhere nearby. They're still near the exit, so they're not particularly alarmed just yet. They head even further inside, but then things take a chilling turn.
There we go. That's better. What do you see? What?
Paku freaks out as later he explains that he felt something touch the side of his ear. Then they both hear a loud thud and make a run for it. Eventually, they calm down and head back inside to continue exploring. That's when Paku spots something downright terrifying.
I know this was a surprise live stream. We got one person watching. We got Lainel. What's up? Thanks for jumping on. I know this was I didn't announce this, but I'm just going to do this until the premiere at 6 for Keith Parkins. So, thanks for joining the stream. Paku is frozen. I know how that feels. He slowly raises the camera. Takes the flash picture. Oh no. You can't hear me? Can you hear me better now? That should be... Yeah, that should be a lot better.
Paku first freezes up, then he takes a Polaroid photo, and then just makes a run for it. Back in the car, he shows his friend what he saw and captured on camera.
안쪽 병실까지 빨리 한번 찍어보자.
What did he capture? he's...
Did you see it? A small dark figure can be seen at the edge of one of the hospital beds.
Okay.
Within only a split second, the dark figure just disappears. Paco takes a Polaroid photo, but nothing can be seen in the picture. So, did the friends capture the spirit of a patient who passed away inside the Atomic Clinic years ago? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Boro Boro.
So, I mean, I think probably, I don't know, I think these guys, so much of this happens with what their channel looks like. If you just go over to their channel and look around, see if they're hoaxers or not. But I don't know, I think that a lot of these people do catch paranormal stuff on camera, but it's, yep. I'm jumping on, so at 6 o'clock, I'm premiering. This live stream is gonna go right into the premiere for Missing 411. Yeah, so just stay tuned. I'm just gonna do this for a little bit, and then we'll create some hype for the Missing 411 thing. I think I'm gonna do this regularly Mondays to live stream before premiere. I know it's kind of late, but I was running late and I had a lot of stuff to catch up on. So yeah, nice. We got 2 people, Lainell and Emily, in the stream. Both purple loyalty badge Moonlit ghosts. Awesome, guys. I don't know. I think these guys could be catching ghosts, but I need more than just like weird, like couple frames of dark shadows to put it on my list. So.
Meanwhile, on TikTok.
More than 150 years old, the Anson Call House is known for its ghost stories. A family that lived here for close to 20 years says there's no question this place was haunted.
On Halloween night, paranormal investigation team Paranosis hosts a live event on their TikTok page as they investigate the allegedly haunted Anson Call House in Bountiful, Utah. The historic home was built in 1859 and was the home of Mormon pioneer Anson Call and his 5 wives. It is said that Anson was a cruel man and would lock his wives in the basement if they did not obey him. He eventually passed away inside the home. 84 years later, it is said that Ted Bundy kidnapped and held a woman in the Anson Call home before taking her life.
This might, I don't know what they're going to capture, but this might have to go on my list of things to research.
Investigator Bennett Rain and her team are broadcasting live outside the house when suddenly they all see something absolutely terrifying.
What?
There's like a knock on, it sounded like a knock on a window or something.
I'm done. I can't.
Trying to draw us.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Freaking, that's where it was trying to draw. What?
They see something?
Oh, it is the freaking ceiling.
What? No way.
Heard someone talking. There's some girls out in the front. Okay, that's the freaking ceiling. Freaking. I don't know. What?
There was a thing like smashing up against the glass.
Whoa, wait. That was wild. So like they were yelling at her to point the camera up there, but apparently she wasn't seeing what everybody was seeing, even in the camera. But did you see that?
Girls out in the front.
What?
Okay, that's the freaking ceiling. Freaking. I don't know. What?
There was a thing like smashing up against the glass.
No. Okay. What's up, Patrick? Hey, man. Thanks for joining the live stream. I know I didn't announce it, but I'm just doing some quick reactions before the premiere of my Missing 411 tonight. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be at 6 o'clock, so less than an hour. I'm excited about that one.
I can't.
Something absolutely terrifying.
I want to see this ladder again. So
What?
it doesn't look like the woman filming sees what she's actually recording.
Knock on a window or something.
I'm done. I can't.
Trying to draw us.
Freaking, that's where it was trying to draw. What?
Look at it!
Oh, it is the freaking ceiling.
Whoa.
Heard someone talking. There's some girls out in the front. Kate, that's the freaking ceiling. Freaking. I don't know. What?
There was a thing like smashing up against the.
Let's see what else they have on this. This. I already have some really good thoughts about this. We got 4 people on the stream, unannounced live stream. We already got 4.
Was that the front of the freaking house? What was that?
The window. It's coming from inside. It hit the.
No way.
Oh my god. This has been happening the whole time.
That's been happening the whole time?
You were in there. He's been banging on the window and the door. We got it on video too.
Okay. I think I'm done. I need to get. What the hell?
Imagine if
Is that gonna break the.
Imagine if they're really catching this.
I don't know.
And they're lighting the place up. Yeah, exactly. Could be.
Okay. I think. Okay, that's the freaking. I'm done. Okay.
We gotta go in.
You're gonna go in?
Yeah, let's go in.
Why would you go in when the freaking house is falling apart?
The remains of a bed frame fly up towards the ceiling. The shocked investigators quickly.
Let's just frame by frame
of a bed
that.
frame fly
Like here.
Towards.
Looks like the curtain. I thought it was a person at first, but it looks like maybe that's the curtain in the bottom right of the window. I don't know if that's the curtain. That might be the curtain. I don't know.
The ceiling. The shocked investigators quickly head inside to investigate.
I think this is where the banging was coming from. This is for sure. Look.
If anybody wants to do a quick just search of their YouTube channel, Paranosis, I think that's the name of their YouTube channel, and just kind of let me know what they're all about.
Look at that. That's what I saw flying around. I saw that in the window.
Yeah, it was like clear up by the ceiling.
So
Now, this terrifying event was all captured live, and fans of the Paranosis team shared their recordings of the investigation on TikTok. What makes the footage even more compelling is that paranormal fan Ashley came along on the investigation, and she too captured chilling footage of the Anson call home.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. There's the
what's
neighbor.
up, James DeMarco?
There's the neighbor.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys see stuff a lot? Like
Not really. I just hear things in my bedroom.
That's crazy. Nah.
Because I live, like, my bedroom's like right on this side right here.
Yeah. Oh! Where's the glass? Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, we're...
Wow.
Yeah, the neighbor came.
So, hey, what's up, Voidlock? Thanks for joining the stream. So, if this is the first time you're watching us, so we watch kind of scary videos and we kind of break it down. And I have this. I try to determine live whether or not these videos are legit or not, and if they make it to a 5 on my scale of believability, then they go on to this list right here. And I break things down. We talk about these further on my Discord. So yeah, so if you're just joining this story, there's a group called Paranosis, and apparently what we have here is they were alive on TikTok, I think. And so they would have had to have people just in the neighborhood or fans of the channel going to this house, and they caught this crazy clanking, crazy noise. They saw a thing levitating and banging up against the wall and ceiling and everything. And, you know, all that could be faked easily. But what adds to this, the intrigue of this, is that they had fans that were not a part of their channel going along with them, and they caught it too. And they also had neighbors coming over, and this house apparently was an old like an old Mormon pioneer lived there, but then also years later I think they said Ted Bundy lived there. So this is crazy. I'm just gonna I don't know.
Came over is like,
I know.
Are there people in there? They're like, someone's knocking on our.
What do you guys think of that? I mean, I think poltergeist stuff like that does happen, but I think it's really rare, and for them to be able to capture that on camera is just crazy to me.
And I was like, no, like, I think it might be the vibration from this. The kid that came up to us, he lives next door, and he was saying that he never sees anything, but he hears stuff all the time. And his window to his bedroom was right next to the house, and he said he hears stuff all the time. That's why he came out running. But they did say the neighbors on the right-hand side, like the opposite side of him, they always see women walking around upstairs where a lot of that banging was happening. So, no thanks.
Now, with so many witnesses to these paranormal events, it makes you wonder whether the Anson Call home might be truly haunted, and someone or something from the other side was banging on the doors and windows in an attempt to get out. But as always, I leave that to you to decide. Casey Dostard's TikTok page is
okay, I only do this when it's really intriguing, but it looks like I'm looking at their actual YouTube page right now. Paranosis. They have 1.65k subscribers. I'm going to pull this over on screen right now. And Seen as Ghost Adventures Curse. Which video is this? Vincent Lord's Cleve Hall. It's Family Tree Gambling. I think it may be this Great Saltaire Paranormal Investigation. That's crazy. This is definitely gonna... I am gonna put that on the list to investigate. I'm actually, just for the historical accounts of it alone. Actually, hold on. So I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna put that down on the list, and I'm gonna give it a 6 on the list here. Ted Bundy house. Okay, let's move on. If anybody knows anything about the Paranosis team, make sure to comment. They didn't say Ted Bundy lived there. Oh, they didn't? Just that he took women there. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. I've always stay on the side of caution when it comes to believing stuff. It is so easy to fake stuff these days. I agree, Voidlock. A lot of people, Voidlock is saying, a lot of people trying to get famous by catching something crazy. That's why I appreciate what you're doing, breaking it down and calling out the bull crap. Ha ha ha. Yeah, true, true. Yes, exactly. It's very true. I am very cautious about this. I would be very interested to break the historical accounts and everything and their actual investigation down even further. One of the reasons why it's more interesting to me is that they supposedly did it all live on like a live TikTok. And it's still not impossible to fake stuff on live, but it just adds another element of difficulty, and also the fact that they had people, if that's true, if they had like fans along for the investigation, all of that stuff adds different elements that I'm very interested in. All right, let's move on.
Saw no videos of his fishing. Casey Dostard's TikTok page is completely devoted to sharing videos of his fishing and hunting trips in the Michigan outdoors, which makes this next singular spooky video on his TikTok even more bizarre. Casey explains that he saw an abandoned house in the woods a few times as a child, but he had never been able to find his way back there again later in life. That is, until recently. It's already dark when Casey and his friend Ashton drive up to take a look at the house. It did not go well.
So, I want to take everybody back here. A place I knew about when I was a kid. Haven't been able to find it since. So let me tell you, it's an eerie place. I got to show everybody this now that I found it again. Brought my buddy Ashton with me.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I think that was a sarcastic thank you.
Moon.
And a genuine you're welcome. That's the
I
funniest.
get a bad feeling every time I come in here.
Why'd you have to come here on a full moon night?
I don't know.
Goodness.
So we should be coming up on it here.
Just a couple of Joes goofing around. Seems like a good idea.
It is.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, some bad stuff happened back here.
It seems like that road is still traveled. I mean, that is super, super creepy.
All right.
Casey.
I gotta take you and show you this place.
Casey.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Why is the tire swing moving in this tree? Casey.
Okay, I mean, it's outside.
Probably the wind.
Whatever. That is creepy,
Just drive
but
by it.
yeah.
I really don't want to. Dude, this is an eerie place, man. There's some bad stuff happened back here in the 70s. Some bad juju here.
They're gonna catch a shadow figure or something.
Yeah, hold on. Casey, go back. Go back.
Huh.
There was somebody standing in that window.
Shut up.
I seen something in the window, Casey.
Really?
There was something in the Give me that light.
All right.
Are there,
Hey,
there looks like their windows
Over
are
here,
down.
Ashton,
Looks
on the
like-
side.
I see someone in there, so
There should be a...
these aren't ghost hunters. Like, these are just like regular people, and maybe they're armed, or I don't know. Maybe they feel confident, but thanks, Voidlock.
No, not... Go clear?
Mattress in here? Dude, there was somebody standing right here, or a shadow or something standing here.
Dude, is that blood on that mattress?
Oh man.
All right, come on.
No. Want to check it out?
Definitely could be somebody living in there.
Go ahead and go first, bro.
Whoa.
Dude, go, get out of here. Hurry up, dude. What the go?
Someone can be seen standing in the window of the creepy old house. When they approach the building, a door slams shut and the friends just get out of there. Casey explains that some, quote, bad stuff.
Okay. That is a low... sorry to offend this shadow dude person, but that is a low quality shadow person. It's like a, not even black, it's like almost a blue tint, just flat color. I don't know about that.
Happened in the house in the 1970s, but he doesn't elaborate on the story. So just what did the guys catch on camera? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Before we move on, is it all just in the house?
You know, when I was just first watching this, I really wanted to think that these guys were legit and they were just taking a look at an old house back there, but...
Out of there. Casey explains that some...
When does the shadow... When does that, whatever that is, actually appear? I don't know if it's visible right now. I think maybe you can see its shoulder. Yeah, that is a pretty flat shadow. Yeah, I wanted to believe that these guys were legit, but I think this is... I was just going to say the door closing was just like a homeless guy, but this shadow right here indicates that this was contrived, that this was set up. So, yeah, that is most definitely, in my opinion, edited in, or maybe somebody was standing there and they just blurred him out, and it's all a flat kind of matte color. Would you agree, Shadow Dude? We got Shadow Dude in the house. Yeah, I think Shadow Dude says that's terrible. Cardboard cutout, very well could be. Yeah, sorry guys, not going on the list.
1970s think should be included in children. Back on another paranormal investigation.
We got 8 people. Just a second ago, we had 10 people. I'm stoked. This was an unannounced live stream, but in about a half an hour, I am premiering my Moonlit tale, Missing 411, Keith Parkins. So whenever this ends, I'm going to end this just a few minutes before the Missing 411 episode that I'm putting out at 6 o'clock in about a half an hour. So everybody who's on, stick around for that. I'd love to see you there. I think it's cardboard. Yeah, it very well could be.
Investigators Kevin and Fabio from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto are back on another exploration at an allegedly haunted location in Mexico. This time they find themselves at an abandoned orphanage with a very dark and tragic past.
All right, guys, this is live. I just want to say, everybody go to the Discord, the Moonlit Ghost server, and wave at Voidlock. He just joined the Discord.
Long ago, the priest and founder of the orphanage was accused of horribly abusing the children in his care. The priest was forced to leave and was never seen again. No one knows exactly what happened to the children. The large decaying structure is now the home of a family of friendly stray dogs. Before they begin their investigation, Kevin and Fabio give food and water to the cute pups, and then the dogs seem to follow them around as they explore.
Okay, so animals are always an interesting thing when they're involved in paranormal happenstances, because there's only a few instances. It's really, you can't account for what the dogs or the cats are going to do when you're ghost hunting. And so I'm very interested in keeping an eye on what the dogs do. And if the dogs, sometimes, unfortunately, I don't even like to talk about this or bring it up, like sometimes you might see videos where it kind of appears like they are faking something, which then implies that there might be some sort of unfortunate, like they're purposely scaring the dogs or doing something like that, which is not cool. So
as the guys look through the rooms on the ground floor, Kevin and Fabio hear something unnerving.
Oh, they hear a child's voice.
Sí. ¿Es este el perro cesario? Sí.
The two investigators are shook as they hear an unexpected childlike voice call out from somewhere in the darkness.
So what do you guys think? Did that dog hear that child, or did the dog just kind of walk out because they're both pointing their lights out that direction and they're both looking that direction? Comment, let me know.
Kevin and Fabio have no idea where the sound could have come from, and their anxiety begins to grow. As they continue searching through the creepy dark orphanage, they find a room on the second floor that immediately spikes their EMF meter. A walkie-talkie that Kevin has brought along suddenly picks up a bizarre, distorted signal.
When they pick up like children's voices, I mean, there's only so many possibilities of what it could be, right? So like one is that they're actually hearing the disembodied voice of like a dead child, which, I think that's a possibility. It could happen. Or it's like a real person there, like it's a real kid in the building, which one is super creepy, but it's also really scary and unfortunate for that kid, and maybe that kid needs help. Or they're adding the sound in after the fact. And I guess it's just which one of those three is it? Or I guess there's a fourth option. It sounds like a kid, but it's really like an animal, like an owl making a weird noise or something like that. Yeah, I kind of had that same impression. Like, I felt like the dog just kind of went out because they both turned in that direction and they were pointing their lights there. Maybe there was like a child's voice, but it didn't seem to me like the dog actually reacted to the voice. On toy radios all the time, they could be picking up sound on other frequencies. Oh, that's interesting. That's a good point.
No mames, Kevin. No mames.
Okay, so that I'm pretty positive did not come from the radio.
No mames. ¿Qué pedo?
We tend to look for faces in darkness and anything resembling facial features. It's the reason we can look at a house outlet plug and see a face and so on. Exactly. And Voidlock has a great point. We do that with audio. That's why I'm so skeptical of EVPs. EVPs are so terrible. I believe in the paranormal, but I have yet to hear a convincing EVP from anybody. Any YouTubers, any ghost hunting teams. I don't really believe EVPs are a thing, electronic voice phenomenon. But yeah, I think in this case they're hearing, at least they're claiming to hear voices or strange noises outside in other rooms or around the building or something like that.
¿Qué pedo?
Without warning, Fabio suddenly hears a breath coming from right behind him.
No mames.
It's just a breath, but it might be hard to do, and I'm hoping that these guys wouldn't fall into this if they are hoaxing this. But a lot of the times when you see videos like this where there's weird audio, weird sounds happening, sometimes you can actually like do royalty-free audio searches and find like these, like if I went into like Artlist and under their sound effects and just did like disembodied voice or like breath, somebody like breathing, you could theoretically find a match for if they're doing that this way.
No mames. ¿Qué pedo? Vamos a dejar la night shift.
Shadow Dude has a good point. He's never heard an EVP that he could definitively say is paranormal, but he also has a great video about spirit boxes that I just watched the other day. So go check out some of his stuff.
After the incredibly disturbing sounds, the two investigators decide to leave a static camera behind as they continue to explore the building. A little while later, the camera records something chilling.
So this is just a static camera that they're hearing sounds from. Okay. Yeah. Effie says it sounds real, but doesn't think it is. I know the ghost hunters guys. Some of them came forward saying during low parts in the season, the producers. All right, it looks like we got an inside. I know the ghost hunter guys. Some of them came forward saying during low parts in the season, the producers pushed them to even record their own noises and stuff. Not saying none of them are real. Voidlock, are you talking about these specific ghost hunters these guys are watching, or just in general? Because I know that happens all the time, and that's one of the big reasons I want to like get into like more on-site investigation type stuff, because I'm very interested in the historical side to these places and things like that. And thanks for the shout out. The Spirit Box video link is on your Discord. Yep, server in the ghost chat section. Yeah, anybody, Shadow Dude's got a great video. Head on over to the Moonlit Ghost server under the ghost chat. Shadow Dude has a great video you guys should check out about spirit boxes and how they work. It's just another reason I appreciate doing these things. Nice. my stepson is commenting. shout out to Porter. Guys from the TV series Ghost Hunters. Yes. Yep. Aaron came forward saying he was ashamed they were pushed to even record their own stuff. Yeah, about the Ghost Hunters. I think you're talking about like taps, like a lot of them do that and have problems with that. But I think you're talking specifically about Ghost Hunters taps, Ghost Hunters, right, on the East Coast of the United States. Yeah, I know. I'm very familiar with that situation. I followed that closely, especially when they got caught live, like faking things. And it is super unfortunate because it discredits all of them. It doesn't matter if like they were mad that they were forced to do it. The fact of the matter is that they still did it. They still faked content. And after that, everything is suspect. And it's just so unfortunate that that stuff happens. I'm becoming less and less impressed with these people. As
creepy childlike breathing can be heard very close to the static camera on the second floor. That's when Kevin and Fabio's radio begins to act up once again and they hear a loud, audible groan. But that's not all that they captured that night. Because, did you see it?
If there is a peekaboo ghost, I am shutting this off. I'm moving on. Not even watching the end of this. Oh, it's not a peekaboo ghost, but there is a shadow figure. Okay.
The small shadow-like figure of a child can be seen standing on the ground floor, seeming to watch them from the shadows. The two investigators have no idea that they're being watched, but start to get creeped out enough that they decide to leave. They grab their equipment and get out of there. So could it be that Kevin and Fabio captured the sad trapped souls of the children of the orphanage? Or could this be something else? Something dark and sinister? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire two-part investigation with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto.
Voylock says, I think it would be amazing to be able to do this type of work, just not sure how it would pay. I would 100% go to creepy places and record live or something like this. Voylock, it would pay if you go about it the way I'm trying to go about it. People watch documentaries about historical places, not paranormal places. What I would do and what I'm trying to do and what I want to do is I want to talk about the history of all of these interesting locations. And not have producers with pockets full of money trying to get me to fake content. The appeal would be all of the content surrounding what happened, where it happened, the history, and that's valuable in and of itself. And then on top of that, the cherry on top of that is you might organically catch interesting things. So that's what I'm trying to do with this channel, and I think that would be great. Always get creeped out and leave. Yeah. So my real quick overall impression about this is just like so many of these guys, I want to believe. I really do. I'm very interested in Shadow Dude's opinion of that Shadow Dude that's on the screen right now. But the more I watched, the more of those sounds I heard, the less impressed I became. And I think for me, at least, one of the biggest issues is that, like, I think that what I think happened is that the dog started to naturally run out that way, and then they took advantage of it, and then they turned their cameras because they went in knowing that they were going to be, like, jump scaring themselves, like purposely, oh, did you hear that? But then they were going to add sounds in after the fact. And then when the dog did something by itself, they jumped on board and took advantage of the dogs running. But to me, it didn't even look like the dog reacted to that sound. The dog just was doing what dogs do. Usually if there was a sound, like the dog, it would kind of look like it's like on edge, or like it's looking at something that's not there, and that the dog didn't do that. So I'm not super convinced by this one. Unless somebody wants to convince me otherwise, I'm gonna move on.
Viewer videos. This next video was sent in by Danish Nukes Top 5 viewer Daniel Hertz. In the video, his father Henrik explains how 40 years ago, his own father was recording a video on 8mm film during a fun family outing after they hiked into a deserted area, deep in the woods of Denmark.
Det er et klip fra en film, som min far har optaget.
No way to prove it either way, and it seems weird. Thing is, they have embellished evidence already. That was nothing. Exactly, and so I don't think they're going on my list unless they have like more videos or things. I'm sure they do, but unless I see them and there's a reason to put them on the list, then I'm gonna pass on it. 40 years ago when we were
later, when the family watches their 8mm home movie back, they spot something that they simply can't explain. Something downright creepy.
Oh, that is creepy. Man, that is creepy.
A strange woman can be seen standing in the distance, simply watching the family as they walk through the woods. Henrik Hertz says that this woman was not there at the time of the recording.
Det som jeg sidder og ser, så pludselig så står der en
Noticing a lady.
Skikkelse lidt inde i skoven. Og den person var der ikke, da vi gik tur. Så spørgsmålet er,
is it a ghost?
Hvordan er den dukket op?
That is a question.
So just who or what is this?
You know what? I don't know if this is what that is, but I think that's a tree stump with an axe in it. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Let me know what you think. This next.
What do you think that is? My first question was, is it legitimately 8mm film? And I don't have any reason to believe it's not. There's so many effects that could that reproduce that. You can just like drag it 8mm film over a video clip, and it does all this weird film-looking stuff. But I think it probably is. I think it probably is 8mm film, unless they got like actors to dress up all like in these 80s clothes. And that said, I don't necessarily think that this is a woman standing here. If that's a woman, it's like an alien woman.
Hvordan er den dukket op? Er det et spøgelse?
So just who?
Yeah, I do not think that. I think that's just pareidolia. I think you just are seeing something to creep yourself out. That old film like this is, once it's converted, it is easy to interlace things, and it would be hard to tell if it is real or not, since the quality of the film in this state. With new hide footage, it's easy to tell because of digital markers and anomalies. But with that old film, be hard to tell. Yeah. Sorry, I have like a hair in my mouth. Excuse me, hold on one second. Yeah, I think this is just an instance of pareidolia. I don't believe that's a woman. And the reason I don't have any problem with this being 8mm film, but that's not a woman. It's just something else. I don't know exactly what it is, but if it was a woman, it would have to be like a weird, like an alien almost, with like a really narrow neck, and yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was added either. Just pareidolia.
What
so let's move
is
on
this? Let me know what you think. This next video was sent in to me by Nukes Top 5 viewer Alexia. In her email, she says that early one morning, she and her husband were away at work, and no one else was home. But their CCTV camera captured something very strange happening to their cat, Kyo.
Oh, jeez! What? I was not expecting that.
Now, first off, let me make it clear that little Kyo was fine and not hurt. but it almost looks as if something we can't see throws poor Kyo into the air and he falls against the kitchen chair. When slowed down, it becomes clear that there's no way that the cat could have managed to leap into the air like this, belly up and back feet first.
Nuke makes statements that are provably false. Have you ever spent an hour online watching cat videos? Cats can do pretty much anything. And yeah, that cat could definitely just be running and slide into a chair like that. Most definitely. This is not paranormal. There's only two solutions. Somebody actually threw the cat into the chair, which would be really sad, and I hope that's not the case. But I actually think it was more likely that the cat was just running and it just like did a weird jump half flip thing. And cats can definitely do what that cat did. Yeah, so yeah, I know. I agree completely. That would be just super cruel and mean and just not cool if somebody did that just for a video. But like I said, I don't think that's what happened. I think the cat was just running and tried to stop and turn around, but it was on slick tile. And I know for a fact that cats can definitely do that on their own. Yeah, I agree. We got Lindsay in the stream here. I agree with you completely. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it is, but I think the cat just did it on its own somehow.
So could it be that something paranormal attacked Porkyo? Let me know what you think about this creepy footage down in the comments.
Nuke really is stretching for content these days.
Mr. Spouter. 4 years ago, a YouTube user calling himself Mr. Spouter posted 2 very strange videos to his YouTube channel before simply...
Okay, hold on. Gary Miller here. If you look, the chair moves before the cat hits it. Really? All right. You made me go back. Does it?
The air like this, belly up and back feet first. So could it to leap into the air like this?
Cat makes contact. I think the chair moves as soon as the cat makes contact. Almost a good catch though. You made me go back. Thanks for I would have been like freaked out if that was the case.
And back feet first. So could it be that something paranormal attacked Porkyo? Let me know what you think about this creepy footage down in the comments. Mr. Spouter. 4 years ago, a YouTube user calling himself Mr. Spouter posted 2 very strange videos to his YouTube channel.
All right, guys, we're gonna finish this one up, and then I'm gonna get off the stream, and I think it's gonna direct you right into my Moonlit Tales about Missing 411, about Keith Parkins. So this will be the last one we react to, and then there should be like a redirect for all of you guys in the stream to go into that. And I'm very excited about it, so make sure to stick around, stay tuned for it. So
channel before simply disappearing from YouTube. Mr. Spouter claimed that years ago some sort of paranormal presence had attached itself to him and would follow him as he moved from home to home. In the following footage, Mr. Spouter says that he was finally able to capture the activity on camera.
Man banging again. It's like something on the stairs. You can't hear it though. I can. Yeah. It's weird. It's not next door. It's like... the what the There might be pipes in floorboard. So every time I look, there's nothing there though. On the stairs, quick. Nothing there. I need to tell you. freaking myself out. There's something banging then. Something was banging. I'm talking to myself. Something was just banging. Like, on my stairs. Dusty as I'm beating up. Is that a nib as well? What's that? What the something there. What the f? Freaking myself out, man. You know. Calm down.
All right, gotta see something here, dude. What's going on?
What's that? Something up there.
All right, those orbs are nothing. Those orbs are dust. Ah. Okay.
Did you see it?
He's been looking
In the
all
room
outside.
right next to the staircase, a small dark figure can be seen just standing there. But
we got something moving in the room that he's in. And then we got a shadow figure.
Did you see it? In the room right next to the staircase, a small dark...
What do you think of this one, Shadow Dude? There was a shadow figure in the other room. Yeah, sorry, I missed that the first time, but... Shadow Dude, I am... There might be somebody else, like, laughing. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave this one in the hands of Shadow Dude. Does this deserve a 5? Does this deserve to go on the list? Or no? What do you think?
Dark figure.
The reason I'm, like, on the fence about all of these is because, like, I think that they are real. I think that these shadow people are real and that they do live in these houses and people see them. But at the same time, they're also really easy to fake. So I just am so on the fence about all of these. Maybe, yeah, I think, yeah, somebody was laughing.
Can be seen? Did you see?
What the f?
I think that was a guy laughing.
Did you see it? In the room right next to the staircase, a small dark figure can be seen.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna let Shadow Dude let me know if he thinks I should put this on the list. He's our resident shadow expert. Okay, I'm putting it on the list just to investigate further. And then we're gonna end this, and we're gonna head over. Just stay tuned, stay there, guys. I'm gonna put this here. This is gonna go on as a 5 to investigate further. I can't type Shadow Dude, like Shadow Dude 3 or something like that. I don't know. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end the stream, and then I'm gonna have it redirect to Keith Parkin. So I will see you guys at the premiere just in a couple minutes. Here we go. Here we go, guys.